And it's really that season. Like, it's multiple points in your life where you're gonna have to just basically block out everything and quiet your mind so you can focus. And if you're doing something that's, I guess, not like a reproduction of something, like you're doing like a skill, a craft, some type of art, to where no two projects is gonna be the same, you definitely need your focus. Because it's like, bro, you're a decision maker. You know, every little step that you take is a decision, and these small decisions make up the whole. So if you can't have a clear mind to make the best decision at every point, you might just make one big mess and get frustrated. Then you want to tear it all down. Or you just never produce, you never show, because you don't feel confident and proud of it. And that's the thing. It's like a lot of time we get overwhelmed and we feel like, man, what is the things that I'm doing wrong? Or why isn't something just working for me? But it do be working. It's just you will get your attention pulled and you will get distracted. So it's like what was working, you took a look off to the left or a look off to the right instead of paying attention to what was in front of you. And now you made a misstep. And now at that point on, you basically just building on top of a misstep. So it's almost bound to topple over at some point. It might seem like, okay, you good. You know you was good up until this point, and you might be good a little bit further after the misstep because the weight hasn't set in to make it go either way yet. But basically, it's gonna become a point where this is not what you thought it was gonna be. This is nothing like what you originally intended it for it to be, and you cannot figure out why or how you even got there. So it's like you have to go back and you have to make sure that you're putting yourself in a bubble almost to protect your energy and to get your mind clear and keep it clear so that you could go through your whole process clean and build something with precision and make sure that each step fits perfectly. So once you put the weight on top of it, it continues to stay stable. You know, it's simple things. And it's difficult because it's like people are unpredictable, bro. You don't know what to expect. You don't know how things could turn out or what could happen or who might reach out to you this day or what opportunity might fall in place or whatever it is. It's just like, bro, all you doing and all you got the power to do basically is just to focus on you and make sure that you doing the stuff that you can do, that you have access to, that's in your power. But you know, when other things come up, you have to be able to balance them and also be able to have discernment to whether it's like, is this something I really need to be involved with? Is this something I need to introduce into my life now or ever? So you just gotta pray, bro. Like, that's all I'm gonna say is pray, because you don't know everything and looks be deceiving. Sometimes things might seem like it's something, or sometimes it might be that at first, but then it changed. So it's just pray, you know, make the best of your situation and just ask God for steady growth. We be wanting to shoot up so fast and do stuff so quickly and just, you know what I'm saying, quick overnight success, it's just like that, whole life change. But if you understood the actual workings of things, and if you actually did want longevity, which I don't know who wants something for a short period of time and to never have it again, but for the sake of longevity, you do want to make sure that you're building up a stable base. Like, you do want to make sure that you're doing the things that's going to put you in a position where you benefit, you know, and not just now, but over the long time, or like over the long term. Like your family, your kids, everybody that's attached to you directly is able to benefit off of something that you built. Like, bro, if you don't, we ain't supposed to be slaves, bro. That's how I be thinking. It's like, that's like the only way to not be a slave, to have something that's working for you, or have something that you created that's a sustainable source of energy. Like, sustainable, I don't know why I had so much trouble saying that, but sustainable source of energy, a sustainable source of income, something that is continuously pour into you. So it's not a rush. It's not a race. Take your time. Think through your process. Ask yourself questions. Don't just do stuff and just, oh, I don't know what this do. I don't know why this work. I'm just gonna try. No, think. Take your time and think your way through it. Like, don't just be pressing stuff, just trying to get something done quick, just to get it out of the way. And don't let nobody rush you. That's the biggest thing, is like, they put you in the school system where you feel like, bro, these are your peers. Everybody's on this grade level and everybody's supposed to progress at the same time. Everybody's supposed to go up and do, you know, like similar things, have similar results at the same time. And that's not how life really works. We all different, we all unique, and we all special in our own way, bro. So it's like, you got to give yourself some time to find you. Give yourself some time to develop your strengths, learn your weaknesses, and the things that come naturally to you. Don't look at what nobody else doing. Yeah, you can get inspiration, but don't compare yourself in the aspect of time or in the aspect of, I guess, like progress. Their progress is incomparable to your progress. Their presumed progress might not even be progress. You just don't know. Like, you really just don't know. Everything ain't what it seems. But it's just, when you look at other people, man, you feel like you got to rush to do certain things, to live a certain lifestyle, or to have certain things by a certain time, and you forget that this is my life. You know, like, I don't got to do nothing in no exact way that anybody did it. Like, I customize my life. Like, I make my life unique and special to me. I make my life mine. This is my story. This is my experience. This my vision. You know, so that's something that you want to be proud of. That's something you want to take your time with, and be selfish in an aspect as well. Like, take your time, be selfish, and build yourself to a point to where people could see your value. Because that's one thing I kind of learned too, bro. Just like, people don't see you for who you is. And I be like psyched out of my mind sometimes, trying to really see, you know what I'm saying, if people do certain things, why you did that, you know what I'm saying? And it kind of messes with me, because it's like, I know who I am, and it makes you kind of think, maybe this person don't see who I really, like, you know what I'm saying? If you saw me for who I really was, you wouldn't have done that. You probably like overlooked a lot. And maybe that's on my part too, because I might not be showing everything for whatever reasons. But it's just something to keep in mind, you know, like, it ain't nothing to take personal. People might not see you for who you is, but build yourself up, increase your value, and let your light shine and radiate to where when people step to you, they have no choice but to see who you is, and they have no choice but to respect what you've already done. It's not like they coming into your life and they making you. You already who you was. You're already you before anybody or anything. So just be brilliant, bro. Like, be amazing. I don't know, man. It's like, that's the biggest challenge, to kind of be an individual. And it's something that nobody has to fight to do. You have to, in certain situations, well, you don't. I'm not even gonna say that, because that's ultimately up to you. You could be you and be carefree, you feel me? But you can kind of feel like you might have to fight to defend yourself or fight for your respect. But if you really think about it, most of the people who feel some type of way about what you're doing, like, they don't know who they are. They following some type of trend or some type of identity that they got from somebody else. So who cares? Like, you did what you did. You're you for your own reasons. It's not really, it's nobody else's problem, bro. It's nobody else's business. It's your life. So live your life. But yeah, that's what we on, man. Just